Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning to you. And yes, of course, you. It is another Monday morning here in the city of St. Louis. I'm not sure what the weather is. It's cold. I know that much. That's for sure. But nevertheless, God is good. We thank Him for another day. We'll give you a second or two to come on in. We'll get going here. As I said, we'll be brief, but to the point. And certainly, as always, grateful to God. We had a phenomenal service yesterday. I encourage all of you who were not in the service or didn't view the service, go to the Believers Temple Facebook page and YouTube page, and you will hear a word from the Lord. It was a phenomenal, life-changing session yesterday, talking about change, spending time with God, particularly spending time with Jesus. Okay, let's get started. So here we go. All right, talking about start today. This is day 22 or whatever the case may be of 2023. And I've been sharing with you specifics on what you should, or at least encouraging you to start today. So here we go. Reinvent yourself. All right. Obviously, that's an option. I mean, you don't have to do it, but if you're determined to win in life and be successful and overcome challenges, it is imperative that we reinvent ourselves. Various seasons, times, relationships, our finances, our health, our well-being, all the above, ministry, reinvent. And that's an evolution. Let's be clear. We all can get stuck in transition. But if you're going to succeed in life and be prosperous, you have to understand the necessity to reinvent yourself. So here we go. So number one, be honest with yourself. That's the first thing. As I was preparing my notes, be honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. And I'm trying to find a soft place to land when you say stop lying to yourself. It's almost like you're telling the person they're lying. Well, when you're not honest with yourself, either you're deceiving yourself or you're lying to yourself. All right. So being honest with yourself can force you to deal with some hard truths that are uncomfortable to acknowledge. This makes it all the more important. Lying to yourself will only hold you back from your personal development. Man, real talk. I had to make some adjustments in my life, my health, obviously, relationships. And I think sometimes in the church, we overlook stuff, we spiritualize things we need to confront, acknowledge, all right? Acknowledge in certain areas, acknowledge, brothers, it's important. So to reinvent yourself, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about your health, your well-being, your weight, your disposition, your attitude, where you are financially, your relationship. Be honest with yourself. And sometimes I know we all have done this. We just sweep stuff under the rug and let it go, and it creates bigger problems later on. All right. Secondly, start with self-understanding and self-awareness. If you're going to reinvent yourself, start with self-awareness and self-understanding and self-awareness. So check this out. This means actively assessing your situation and what you would like to achieve. Who are you now? Wow. Who are you now? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are you really scared of? Who are you now? Man, listen to me. I just believe in being honest with myself, particularly when it comes to really acknowledging where I am. And sometimes it's hard to do that. It's hard to really figure out who are you. You got to begin to, if you want people to understand you, you got to understand yourself. Self-awareness. Adam, where are you? All right. Lastly, practice self-reflection. Self-reflection is defined as a mental process you can use to grow your understanding of who you are, what your values are, and why you think, feel, and act the way you do. Woo, that's heavy, man. I think I'm going to read that one again. Self-reflection. Let me go back. Practice self-reflection. Let me park right there. In other words, every day you should be assessing, evaluating, processing your decisions, the consequences. It's interesting. I was at a men's retreat, and the men conclusively, some said, "Hey, it's about me." They were pornography, various things they were dealing with, personal issues in their relationships, and they discovered, at least they acknowledged that, I'm focusing on this person and that person had to look at me. All right. So practice self-reflection. Self-reflection is defined as a mental process. A mental process you can use to grow your understanding of who you are, what your values are, and why you think, feel, and act the way you do. It's heavy, man. You're going to reinvent yourself. You got to be real with yourself. Self-reflection. Self-reflection. All right. Um, Grow. Understand. Grow in your understanding. What are your values? What are your values? Why do you feel the way you feel? Why do you do what you do? Hello, somebody. Let's get this, man. Today. All right. Review. Reinvent yourself. Be honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Start with self-understanding and self-awareness. Lastly, practice self-reflection. Don't let stuff build up because it's going to brand your integrity, your character, and who you are as a result of you not looking at yourself. It's Real Talk with the Bishop, you all. Let's do this stuff today. Let's get the word out. Y'all share. By the way, this evening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be talking about building men's faith. And we had 26 or so men on the line last Monday. You can go to Real Talk with the Bishop on YouTube, not YouTube, but Instagram and my Facebook page. You can get the link. It's a Zoom call. It's live. It's called The Man Cave. We're going to be in the cave this evening, brothers. Join us this evening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time as we talk about building a man's faith. Y'all be blessed.